Hey guys, what's up? It's Destry. Welcome back to my Oregon yard. Today we're going to be doing some yardening. We're actually going to be doing some painting. So I have kind of a restaining, repainting project today. I'm going to be working on my workbench. So stick around for the video and let's hang out together today. So this workbench is basically a true workbench. Like, it's not decorative in any way. My husband actually built it for me many years ago, and it's held up pretty well, but I did notice it's starting to show some age. It's starting to not look that great. And even though it's not truly an aesthetic reason to redo this, it's more to preserve the wood. It's actually, I would like it to look a little better, right? So this is a workbench that stays out all year long here on the side of my greenhouse. And so let me show you the stain I'm going to be using today to give it a little bit of a refresh. So this is the stain I'm going to be using today. It's from Valspar. This is a one-coat exterior stain and sealer, semi-transparent, all-weather defense. Says it has a 6-year guarantee on decks, 8 years on fences and siding. So it's basically a wood preservative and stain. So, and again, the color of this is cedar or natural tone. So this is what I'm going to be using on the project today. And I did go ahead and find my apron. This is kind of my little gardening apron. So I'm just gonna put this on. So hopefully I don't get wood stain on my clothes today. Hopefully. Meow, meow. All right. Oh my gosh, midnight. You're such a turkey. So this is the current state of the bench. Basically, my husband just helped me pressure wash it last night. So it's been washed, it's dried for a couple days in the sun. Today's actually a perfect day to do this. It's only going to be highs in the 80s. So it's nice and cool this morning so that I can work on this. So I am just going to jump right in. And I think I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start at the top. I think I'm going to start at the top and work my way down. That way, in case I drip, I can, like, you know, find the drips if I mess up and drip or whatever. But this is the same stain that we used on our flower stand a couple videos back, and it worked really well. Let's see. Gonna give it a little stir here. I don't know, it doesn't seem very steady. You think projects are going to be easy, and then, you know, sometimes they're not. Yeah, I think my husband might have to cut. So the bottom of the legs, I'm just looking at the bottom of the legs, look like they've been sitting in the ground, so they're kind of disintegrated a little bit. So he might have to make kind of a clean cut at the bottom. This bench has been sitting outside for years now, so it's definitely seen better days. All right, well, I'm about halfway done and I just touched my shoulder to that. I'm not the best at this as far as like not being messy. I'm kind of a messy painter. But anyway, I'm about halfway done and it's looking so good. Like the before and after, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm putting it on pretty thick because I want it to really like soak into the wood, and I might go back and do a second coat on some parts, like maybe just the top parts, I guess. So anyway, I'm gonna work on the second shelf down now, and I have bees buzzing me because I'm next to this plant over here. I have some cat's pajamas nepeta over here, and the bees are all over it, and so therefore they're like, who are you and why are you in my yard? So anyway, let's work on the bottom shelf next. All right, Yardners. Well, it's actually a couple days later from when I stained my workbench, and you can see how amazing the stain looks now that it's dry. It's less of a kind of peanut buttery, color, and it's darkened up quite a bit, and I think it looks so great. So what we did is we went ahead, I got some help from my husband, I should say. So he went ahead and trimmed the legs off because they were kind of rotten because they'd been sitting in the dirt. And then we got these pavers, and he leveled them out and put sand and everything and leveled it out for me. So I'm so excited. It's definitely a glow up for this little potting bench that I used. And then I had one extra stone, so I just kind of put it here. And I think what I'm gonna do is put a potted plant there or something, just kind of something there in the corner. This is my other plant rack, and I have this ugly sheet here because of the heat. It's been almost 100 degrees, in the high 90s. So under here I have some of my aloe plants, and they were getting kind of scorched, and I've got some Japanese maples and stuff. So anyway, I've got everything kind of hidden under this sheet, but it's always amazing to me how many times I use that sheet for different stuff in the yard, whether it's a frost cover, a heat cover, like a shade cover, a drop cloth for spray painting. I've used it for everything. Anyway, I just wanted to show you how this is looking over here. So I think I'm going to style it a little bit. I'm going to be a little bit careful because, again, it's so hot right now that anything I put over here has got to be pretty heat tolerant. And I do have my little Adirondack chair. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do, but I'm going to style it up just a little bit and finish up this project today. So let's get going on it. And Milo and Max are going to help me because Aussie Doodles rule. Right, guys? Right, Milo? Right, Max? They actually want to go to the dog park is what they want to do. They would rather not be yarding. They'd rather be at the dog park. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started on this. Are you eating my corn? Max, get out of the corn. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're eating corn? Dog mom life. All right, so I did a little bit of styling. I tried one dahlia over here and it was just too bushy. It's this dahlia over here. So I kind of made more room for that one over here. I can't believe it's growing in that tiny little pot. Anyway, and I put this dahlia here, which is just getting ready to bloom. Finally. Come on, babe, bloom. I did a little trio of pots here with some blues. I kind of have, there, that's better. Then you can see that one. So kind of like blues. And then I tried something on the other side, but it was just too much. So I think that is going to do it for my styling. I've got some tools there. And yeah, I think it looks so much better than the before. Again, forgive my creepy looking sheet there, but again, it's all practical to protect from the sun. So yeah, it just looks so much better over here, and the bench looks 150% better, and it's protected. Like, I noticed I got some water on it last night and the water just beat it up, so it'll last a lot longer this way. So guys, that's gonna be it for this makeover of my little potting bench and restaining project. I hope that you liked the video. If you did, could you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel? I would really appreciate it. And if you need me, I'll be doing some gardening here in my Oregon yard. I'll see you next time. Bye.